Before we start, like the video or I am taking your cat.
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Infinite Galaxy. In this video I will show you everything you need to know in your first day of gameplay. Now if you like Infinite Galaxy guides, kindly click on subscribe button. Let's get started. I'm going to take you through a live gameplay session, like if I just logged onto the game right now, what would I be doing? With crazy nice game graphics, all of the good stuff in your spaceport that you need to know on your very first day. Because the game is awesome and so much depth to this game which you will enjoy. Nevertheless, also there's a lot you need to know. We are going to have an overview and talk about Command Center, research and crew. First thing we will talk about the Command Center and the buildings that you can upgrade. As we see here at your buildings, each of these buildings has different benefits. Most of these buildings is extremely important. You can see in the left two icons show the building queue, which I suggest you to activate the extra building queue because it's extremely help you to finish the buildings fast, and it costs you 200 Corium game currency. So, as we see, the Command Center will always indicate the important upgrade tasks which are required to increase your power and open other features in the game. Next is the research, which is very important to focus on this area because it will increase your power and save a lot of time. Here are multiple different tech trees that you can upgrade through. Resources, development, military and command. But it really depends on what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish in the game. The game will also give you some recommended tech as well. Though, let me to give you a few of military tech which is absolutely important. Because as you progress through your military tech, you can unlock new units that are more powerful and give you a massive advantage when you're actually fighting. So my recommendation would be to push through this as much as you can, rather than trying to max out everything at first. There is something really important in the development tree that I think is a great starting point for using a lot of speed ups, and that is modularized construction, which increases your construction speed from 1% up to 10%. And the one right after it, cloud computing, which is totally worth maxing both of those. Next is the command tree in the art of command. I suggest you to upgrade this tech because it's increased leadership limit. And of course you should not forget to upgrade the spaceport defense weapon system. It is very important to upgrade it to protect your spaceport. We will move to the ship building section. There are 3 different types of ships across 10 different tiers, so the 3 different sizes of ship is going to be the smallest, which is a frigate, the medium-sized ship, which is a destroyer, and the largest ship, which is a cruiser. These different ships provide different benefits and do different types of damage. You can look at each ship benefits by clicking on the icon. The spaceship information will display the ship weapon and skills. When you level them up, the type of damage will be changed and increased. Let me give you a useful hint here, which will make you understand easy what you need to focus on while upgrading your spaceships. In case you want to go for gathering, you'll need to have maximum load, correct? So, let's do a small math calculation. Cerberus frigate gives 130 to load with 3 leadership. That means 10 frigate gives 130 to loads multiplied 10, which is equal to 1320 load. And the Kraken class destroyer, load is 837 and leadership is 10, which is mean 3 destroyer gives 837 load multiplied 3. Which is equal to 2,511 load, while the cruiser has 30 leadership and the load is 922. That means 1 ship gives 30 leadership and the load is 922. In conclusion, 10 frigate with 30 leadership gives 1,320 load. 3 destroyer with 30 leadership gives 2,511 load. 1 cruiser with 30 leadership gives 920 to loads, so the winner is destroyer ship. Next, we will talk about what leads your warships, the Flagship. Wow. Looks like one of my flagship is ready. After descending the ladder onto the lunar surface, Armstrong uttered his historic words. That's 1 small step for man, 1 giant leap for mankind. And yeah, it's beautiful. Your flagship is what leads your fleet of ships into the battle. Now there are a lot of different flagships in different tiers. As we can see, the first tier is the blue while the higher tier is purple. And finally, the most powerful tier is the gold tier. To modify the flagship, for example, Hercules, you need to have enough blueprints. I do not have here 10 blueprints. You collect blueprints of these different ships. Once you have enough of them, you build that flagship. So, until I have the 10, I can't build it. But once I've built them, they live in this dock. Each flagship has its own properties, skills and power. You can easily click on the information icon. I will not talk too much about the skills or the outfit because this is your first day. Later on we will discuss the best way to power up these ships. Now from here, there is a lot you can do to power up and improve your ships. For example, you can improve your flagships by fortifying them. Essentially, you put experience into your flagship. You can use the XP to immediately increase the flagship experience. I suggest you to save these XP and apply it on the ship which you need it later. Let's have a look on these screens. Click on the events. You can easily see the daily and weekly events here. Each event has different rewards. To enjoy the game, make sure to collect these rewards. These rewards will help for sure to improve your power. Also, each event has start date and end date. Make sure you not miss that. Moreover, try to prepare yourself before the events start. For example, start the building tasks before the events start, to make sure that the task will be completed during or before the end of the event. Now, let's go out to do some gathering. Click on the middle of the main monitor. As we can see here, there are many spaceports. While our spaceport named as my spaceport, we can search for gathering many types of materials by scrolling the screen, and also we can move to different area by clicking on the place which we want to move and choose teleport. It's important to know that once you win the Marauders battle, it will deduct fixed amount of energy from you. You can see how much energy you have from your profile. Now, click on the radar to kill some small marauders and see how it looks. You can choose from the list depending on your current power and suitable marauders level which you can defeat it. The green color is easiest level while the red color is the hardest level. Let's find level 3 marauders. If you click on details, you will see which items could be gained if you win the battle. Now click attacks and choose your fleet. You will notice that the status is easy victory.
Are you sure you want to challenge me, Captain?
Yes, I am! Fleet crew! Victory is assured! Fight for your honor!
To battle! The battle is ours! Victory is assured! This one is in the bag!
Well done, everyone. I'm so proud of you. Let's see what we gain from the enemy. Once you finish the battle, you can see the report from mail icon, and you can watch the battle again. We had another battle, and these what we gain. Now, let's have on the commander profile. You easily can change your name once for free, but if you want to change again, you need to spend some money. The energy indicator shows how much you have now. Also, the teleport energy doing same. It's important to join alliance that will improve your power and communication, and also will protect you from enemy beside the buffers for buildings, researches and gatherings. Search for the alliance that you want join. You can see the alliance information. You can contact the alliance leader or apply directly to join the alliance. Next, there is another important thing and power up your warships and so much more, which is the crew. Let me clarify very briefly how crew work. The crew gives you different buffs. They have their own buffs that they offer. As we see here, there are 4 tiers, starting with green, blue, purple and the legendary gold. Each tier has his own power, skills and responsibility. There is a difference between upgrading the crew rank, or we can say advance the crew, and leveling up the crew. When you level up the crew, you level also the skills, and you are just using the XP. While upgrading the crew rank will require more materials, which is mean more duplicate crew is required. We will talk more in details in next video. Important now that you level up the crew which you need them to help you to grow up fast. For example, level up the crew who gives you research buffs. As we see here in this legendary crew, he gives in level 1 a 7.7% load boost, and when you go to level 2, the load boost will increase to 15.4%. Now, when we move to crew formation, you will see that they've got some points over here. These points are used for a whole special set of talents that you can sort of apply to buff everything that you do. For example, we can upgrade the effect of the construction speed to next level, level 2, in order to get for 0.8% instead of to 0.4%. In order to obtain the crew, you need to go to recruit section. I'm going to show you how to do that. It's really depending on your luck. There is no difference between recruiting 10 times or 1 time. Each time you recruit, it takes 1 only. What I mean is you are not going to get any extra chance if you recruit 10 times at the same time. Wow, wow, wow. What we got here? A legendary crew. Nice. Let's talk about important subject, core module. The core module gives you a lot of buffs. The core module is actually 3 permanent buffs. It looks like hero buffs in other games. You have some points, and you use these points to get more buffs. More points give more buffs. I will show in another video the best way to use these buffs. But for now, we will focus on development. I suggest you to focus on research and construction speed. As we see here, I'm focusing on development. Load boost is important and gather speed also important. I will give some points here, so other buffs will be unlocked. Now, I hope this video helped you on your first day. More videos will be published soon. I will also give you tips and tricks to upgrade your power fast. If you liked the video and you want to see next video, please subscribe to this channel.